Is Cinder cheating in Miami? First, let's go back to what is Cinder. Cinder is an incomplete dominant gene that's still technically categorized as recessive by some parts of the hobby, including Morph market, since the heterozygote is not readily distinguishable from a certain phenotypes of normal, although they are distinguishable in a clutch of 66 possible hets. The homozygote has a grayish overall body color with a slight saddle aberrancy and gray or silvery eyes. It's a weak anery type that retains some pink in the saddles and a minimal extra pink ground color in the base. The heterozygote form often looks like a version of a wild type, but lightens both saddle and ground color. So what is Miami? Miami is a selectively bred phenotype with no one gene that controls the overall appearance, aka polygenic. So multiple genes control the appearance. Miamis typically have a light gray or silver base color, cherry red to orange saddles, and can come in strong or minimal borders. Poor quality Miamis would be ones that have more color in the base, and higher quality Miamis would have less and less of the extraneous color. If the Miami goes so far as to become universally tan or cream colored in the ground, then it should no longer be considered a Miami in my opinion. This is a Miami Okatee that has quite a lot of yellow at the neck and less going down the body. The inclusion of extra pigment in the base coat will most likely increase with age. I still consider this snake a Miami as of now, but if he ends up with a tan base coat, I would no longer call him a Miami animal, but a Miami lineage animal. This is a Miami that is quite a bit nicer in the base coat than the previous one. There is some yellowing at the neck, but it's not too pronounced, and the base is relatively clean of extraneous colors. Pretty much all Miamis have color between the scales. That's not so much of a fault, but a sort of fact of the morph. And now this is a Miami Cinder. You can tell that this is an elevated animal, dare I say, a cheat. The mother was a very pale Miami to begin with, but not Cinder. Now the color reducing properties of Cinder have reduced basically all of the on scale color and the between scale color of the base to a gray or silver color, and brightened up all the saddles and washed out the head. It's an exceptional animal, but is this cheating since we're using the het effect of Cinder to enhance what may or may not have been a dubious quality Miami lineage? Maybe. The final animal is a half-sibling of the previous animal. They shared the same visual Cinder father, but had a different non-Miami, totally saturated base, normal mother. And you can see there's quite a bit of difference. Cinder did lighten the base, but Cinder cannot make a Miami out of a normal corn snake. They can only enhance a Miami to make a Miami better. Cinder could include minor faults like neck yellowing or too much base coat tan in a inferior quality Miami, but it's not strong enough to summon a Miami out of a normal corn snake lineage. So is Cinder cheating in corn snakes? In some people's opinions, yes, because of a Cinder's ability to obliterate the fault in the Miami phenotype. I think it's totally within your wheelhouse though to run non-Cinder Miamis so you can work on perfecting Miami without the influence and assistance of Cinder, but people shouldn't be ashamed of using Cinder in their Miami lineages to improve the phenotype, and it's okay to label a Cinder corn snake from Miami lineage as Miami. Am I a cheater? Yes.